What's up, guys? Urgent message to all Terra Classic holders. We're seeing the price of Terra Classic start dumping, and we're seeing the price of Luna 2 pumping, and then Ustc pumping. So we're going to look at what exactly is going on, and we're also going to look at the price of Terra Classic and whether you should be taking profits or holding. All right, so yeah, we have Terra Classic here. Price is starting to dump, and we're seeing Luna 2 huge pump, and then USDC now is starting to pump as well. So what exactly is going on? Well, let's zoom in on all of these to analyze this and see what's going on. So all right, so if we look at the 1 hour, so right here when Terra Classic started to dump, right here was the exact same time that Luna 2 saw this huge pump. And then when Luna 2 had this dump here was the exact same time USTC had this huge pump. So what exactly is going on? Well, it looks like some classic whale manipulation. So what it looks like is right here the whale started dumping, and then at the exact same time started buying Luna 2, pumping that price up. And then after Luna 2's price pumped way up, they started dumping on it and dumping some more. And then after they were done dumping this right here at this exact same time, USDC started pumping. So potentially they then moved their money over to USDC, started buying that and causing this huge pump, and then dumped on that one. And so really it looks like just some classic whale manipulation. Looks like the whales were playing musical chairs, going around pumping and dumping each one and just making some quick money like that, doing what whales do. So yeah, then they started dumping USTC, and yeah, so that's what it looks like to me. Whales doing what whales do. Let's zoom back out now. So yeah, that's definitely what it looks like. Definitely some shady stuff going on. Now, for the most important part, what should you be doing with your Terra Classic? Well, let's look at this. So we broke through this resistance, which was really bullish, but now we have actually come down and broken our support here at 45. And let's zoom in so you get a more clear picture of what's going on. So here on the 1 hour, we dumped way down, created this huge wick, and came back up, and the support actually held the first time, but now we've dumped down below this level, and we've come back up, and it looks like we're getting rejected here, which means this support is now likely turning into resistance because we broke below it, came back up, we're getting rejected. That's a strong sign that we're going to head lower. So zooming back out, yes, we are breaking through this support, which means we are likely to head down quite significantly, possibly even to 25 or even 20. So good chance we could see a big correction here. So now, of course, it is possible that we could hold this level and the pump could continue, but right now, I got to be real with you guys. It looks, I hate to say it, but it looks way more likely that the price is going to head down for a much bigger correction down to our next support level. So yeah, so should you be taking profits? Well, I would say you may want to consider taking profits just because it's likely we're going to head down for a bigger correction. So personally, I have not sold anything yet, but I am considering taking some profits. There's a good chance that I will. I'm thinking about selling half of my Terra Classic, and then that way, just in case the pump continues, I still have some, but selling half, that way, if this does correct way down, I can buy in at a much lower level and thus accumulate much more Terra Classic. So that's my strategy. You guys can do what you want, but I would say because this is looking pretty bad, you may want to consider taking profits. I mean, we're still way up on this pump. So, you know, if you're up thousands of dollars, you may want to take some profits. So yeah, hate to say it, but gotta be real with you guys. This is looking like we're most likely heading into a correction. So that's my warning to you guys. If you're a long-term holder, then this doesn't really matter to you. It's just another opportunity to accumulate more if you're planning on holding for years. But if you're a short-term trader, then yeah, you might want to take some profits. All right, now looking over at USTC, which is starting to pump now, and it broke through the resistance at 5 cents, which means it has a good chance to potentially pump all the way to 10 cents. So now it could just be a pump and dump created by these whales, but I think it could definitely get all the way up to 10 cents. Again, we'll see what happens. It's having nice volume coming in. So yeah, if we zoom in on it, it was a huge pump, then started dumping, but now it's starting to go up again a little bit. So we'll see if the pump continues for USTC. And then Luna 2. So Luna 2 just had this huge pump. Look at this. That is about 300%. 300% pump in how long? A couple hours, 3 hours. So yeah, and then it started dumping. Looks like it found a little support at about 4.9, but I think very good chance this is just going to be a pump and dump and come back down. So if you're up on this, you may want to take some profits also on Luna 2, especially if we form our lower low and break below 4.9. And check out the volume on Luna 2. So volume is up over 2,000%. Luna 2 is seeing 6 billion in volume, which is insane considering the market cap's only 600 million. So the volume is about 10 times the market cap. Crazy stuff. And if we look closer, at the peak of this pump, the volume was only 2 billion. Well, 2 billion is still a lot, but the volume kept increasing. But the price started going down, which means a lot of this volume that's coming in is actually selling. So most likely what's happening is the whales started this pumping, and then at this point now they've started dumping. So we're seeing massive volume, but most likely whales are dumping on it, which is actually causing the price to head down. So yeah, I would not recommend buying this Luna 2 pump. It's always very risky to buy pumps. Now, there's always a chance pumps can continue, but yeah, I wouldn't. A lot of shady stuff going on, so just be careful. And yeah, Luna 2 now ranked 69, so that's pretty sweet. But otherwise, I'm not really a fan of Luna 2. You guys probably are not either. I mean, nobody wanted Luna 2 to ever be created, so yeah, we're not really fans. But yeah, it looks like some classic whale manipulation going on. Luna 2 probably going to be a pump and dump. USTC actually might pump to 10 cents. And then, oh yeah, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin started pumping, but we're hitting some resistance now, which means we might go a bit sideways. But I definitely think there's a good chance we could head back up to 25,000, because this looks like a falling wedge, which would give us a price target of about 25,000. So yeah, there's that. And if it does get up there, that would form a nice W pattern, which would be a very bullish pattern. So this could actually be the start of our next bull market. Who knows? But yeah, most importantly, Luna Classic here. We got to pay attention to this dip here. So yeah, hate to say it, but got to be real with you guys. This looks bad, and it's more likely. I mean, the support we could hold and keep going higher, but I think it's more likely we will head down to around 25, maybe even 20. So you may want to consider taking some profits. I have not sold any yet, but we'll probably sell half of my Terra Classic, and then if we see this huge dip, then I'll just accumulate way more. So still bullish long term, of course. We still have the 1.2% burn coming September 20th. If we may have a big dip here, but if we see massive burns at that point, then we could see another huge pump. So if you missed out on this pump, this could be your chance to get in for the next pump. And yeah, I mean, also we could see something like this. I mean, this is why. So you want to be, when the price of stuff pumps, that's when you want to be selling. And then just like back here, when the price pumped, that's when you want to be selling. And then when the price has a correction, dips down and starts consolidating, dips down, finds a stable bottom and starts going sideways, that's when you want to be buying, because that's usually what happens before the next big pump. So we may go into something like that again. Depends. If we see massive burns on September 20th, then good chance we could see another huge pump. So still bullish long term, but just wanted to give you guys this warning in case you're all in and you need the money. You may want to take some profits because likely we're going to see a correction. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think we're still going to be heading up, or are we going to see a correction? What do you think? And are you buying this dip, or are you taking profits, or are you just hodling? Let me know. But anyways, like and subscribe if you found value in this video, and share this video so everyone finds out about Terra Classic. And most importantly, thank you for watching till the very end. You guys are the real ones, and I'll see you all very soon.